Yo, yo, yo. Straight being a villain, how you feeling? All right, everybody. In today's video, we'll be talking about what porn is doing to the mind. What porn is doing to the brain. I know, man, to all my fellas, bro, I know it's difficult. I know it's not easy. It's not. Y'all can't go 2-3 days, let alone a week, without touching yourself, without fapping. I know, I get it. But trust me, after this video, I'll be telling y'all some things that y'all didn't know that's going to help you with your no-fap and semen retention journey. All right, to start off, let me tell y'all this. In 1950, around that time, Hugh Hefner, we all know Hugh Hefner with the, mansion parties and the naked girls running around and videotaping. We know him, right? He came out with the Playboy Bunny and Playboy magazine. And that is when the pornography plague really hit, right? And so once you take a look at that era of sexualizing women, and once you take that era of always videotaping and recording women, us being extremely impressionable, right? Between the ages of, 13 to 21, that messes up our brain bad. So let me give y'all this fact right here. Most young boys are exposed to porn by age 13. Ain't that crazy? And y'all let me know in the comments, what age did y'all get shown porn or something erotic? You know what I'm saying? Because it's really important. I was younger than 13. I was probably way younger than 13. And to look back on it, I don't know what I was doing, but I just knew from porn, which releases dopamine. Dopamine is a happy drug that gets released, and it's crazy because it's a happy drug, but that's why adolescents have a difficult time being happy, because they're always happy. Let that sink in. And 85% of young boys between the ages of 14 to 18 have viewed porn and or touched themselves. And check this out. For the women, for the young girls between the ages of 14 and 18, their shit is 55%. So they know something that we don't. They are tapped into a different knowledge about porn that we're not, right? So here's how I look at it. I look at it in the sense of, these women know that porn is depleting. It depletes our energy. It lessens us, right? But us as men, not as women. Not as women, as men. They know it depletes us. That's why they're like, oh girl, get your money, do your OnlyFans, do your thing. They glorify it. Listen, I will never shit on nobody on how they get their money. If you are not hurting people along the process and or yourself, I'm all for it. Hustle, do what you gotta do. But this is why a lot of women, modern women, which are not women, they Hercules, standing ovation, because they realize they are just capitalizing on the 13-year-old men who are still in that childlike mentality. That's where their revenue, that's how their bills are getting paid. If it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for the boys and the older men who are still in that childlike mentality of not doing semen retention, not on no-fap, not staying disciplined, not staying determined and focused on a goal and purpose and mission, they're catering to those people, not the opposite of those people, because we would never buy that, ever. I don't care. I would never buy that. I'm never buying on OnlyFans. Nothing. Salute to y'all, but I'm never buying that. Why? Because it's a distraction. It's bad enough you go on Instagram, tap the explore page, guess what you see? Y'all know what y'all see, right? And so the dopamine that pornography releases to us at a very, very young age. This is why a lot of women, a lot of girls, they say, what dude doesn't jerk off? What dude doesn't fap? I don't. I did. I did a lot. But I don't. 3 years and counting. I relapsed, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still in that same mind frame of no fap and semen retention. I'm still there. And I'm using all of that energy to put it into this, to help the world, to change the world. Not in hopes, but it's what I'm doing. I'm not second guessing myself. But whenever you're a young man who does these things and releases that energy, you wouldn't be that confident. And that leads me to my next point about your confidence. I told y'all, man, with this dopamine rushes that come from all different types of social media, we're talking about porn right now. It feeds you a false sense of reality. It's fake, it's false. We know this, but we still continue to do it. That feeling you get after you put it in a rag, you put it on a sock, put it on the floor, put it in the tub, put it in the toilet. It's the same every time. You feel the same way every time, right? But you don't change nothing. Why? That's my question. Why? The reason why us as men have a high suicide rate and depression and anxiety rates are through the roof is top reasons is due to porn, which also includes the drugs that come from porn. We cannot learn how to be happy because we're always happy. If your parents take your phone away, you're gonna squirm like a worm. You're gonna squirm like a little baby. You don't know how to sit in silence, sit by yourself and just talk. Talk to that bitch in you. That's what I call it. Talk to that bitch in you. Watch what they say. They wanna put you down. They wanna find another drug, find a PC, find an iPad, find an old iPhone, just play a game, like something. You can't just sit there in silence. Just relax, breathe, look around, go outside, go for a walk. A lot of y'all can't do that. So fellas, have a goal in mind. Think about soccer. What happens when you score? You make a goal. This is how you must attack life every time. I'm coming down the field to score. I'm not coming down here just to be on our side. I'm coming down here to score. I have a mission, I have a purpose, I have a duty. My destination is in my head. Where am I going? I don't need no GPS. I don't need Siri. I don't need Amazon. I don't need Google Maps. I don't need nothing. I'm focused. I know where I'm going. And I will take whatever comes along the process. If I get trucked on the field, if I get stopped, if I get pulled over, if I get, I got to go through a pothole, I got to go around, got to go through a back street, that's what I got to do. And that's what I'm going to do because my destination and my goal and my purpose is always in the forefront of my brain. Nothing will stop that. Y'all got to find that same exact purpose and put some tenacity behind that. You see what I'm saying? It's levels, y'all, but it's nothing that you can't do.